Welcome to the EDH Lounge. We have a special lounge for you this week. It is God Week, Battle of the Gods. And my name is Jolt, and I'll be playing Phenax. Well, mainly Phenax. I might have a little Tezzeret sprinkled around in there somewhere. But anyways, Muddstah, what are you playing, man? And also, welcome to the lounge. It's been a long time. We've had a seat saved for you. I'm glad you're here. We're all really excited to have you.
I'm excited.
You should be excited. I'm a big deal.
we had to do
Respect me.
We had to do contract negotiations with Muddstah to get it worked out. So
all the pickles. I don't share pickles with anybody anymore.
Yeah, cost me a lot of pickles. Yep,
all the pickles.
Exactly.
So, I'm playing Kruphix. I'm hoping to make a lot of mana, but with my opening hand, that might not happen. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And then coming up next, we have Tribal over at the EDH channel joining us all the way across the pond. Tribal, what are you playing?
Well, that's punt number one. You should be referring to me as King of the Lounge, please, Joel. I'm sure everyone can... Come on now.
Yeah, all right, so if anybody needs a threat at the table, Tribal is King of the Lounge. He won the last one, so if you don't know where to attack, like Tribal said, go for the king.
Didn't think that one through.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah. Playing Karametra, God of Harvests. This is an Enchantress build. Built it for 1 versus 1. I've changed some things up for multiplayer, so hopefully it'll be all right.
Well, very nice, very nice. And last but not least, we have PJ joining us from Commander Replay. PJ, what are you playing?
I have settled in on God Eternal Oketra today. It was a real toss-up between Oketra and Iroas, and I pretty much laid awake all night thinking about it. No, I'm not kidding.
Well, I'm glad you're in a good spot now.
Is he though?
Yeah, the plan is going to be trying to make some zombies off of the Oketra.
That is a very strong effect. It is. Yeah. That seems kind of weird, mono white to get a black zombie, but hey,
I think it's a really cool card, and I've been looking to replay it for a long time, and I just haven't had the time. So,
I mean, you get some of those. Let's do that. You get some of those white main lion, is that what it is?
Yeah, white main lion. The blink creatures.
Before we jump into the video, let's give a quick shout out. Make sure everybody bounces around between the channels. We are all recording from our own perspective. Muddstah is recording at the Muddstah channel. We have Tribal at the EDH channel, PJ at Commander Replay, and my name is Joel, recording at Jolt539. So bounce around between the channels, look at our opening hands, leave a comment, because you know what, we make YouTube videos, and comments and likes help our videos out. So you want to make us happy too. So it'll feel like you're at the lounge if you leave a comment. Good luck, everybody. Let's have some fun. There we go. So, busted turn one play, Halimar Devs.
MVP. Game loss.
So, you want to know a white card I've been running a little bit recently? Chancellor of the Annex.
Oh.
And you can reveal it from your opening hand if you do. Each spell your opponents play, the first spell they play each of the game, they have to pay 1 extra or it gets countered, which is fantastic for shutting down turn 1 Soul Rings.
Soul Rings, yeah. Big money, big money, big money.
I just typed it into Scryfall, and then Scryfall's, you typed it wrong. Did you mean this? And he said it's which one?
Chancellor of the Annex.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah, it's the cycle. It's all the if it's in your opener, reveal blank.
Oh, I like that.
And then the in-game effect is pretty much the same thing. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, they have to pay 1 more, it gets countered.
Yeah. I think Legacy Reanimator plays that quite efficiently.
Yeah, they do. I put it in my Angel deck to try and replace Iona. There is no replacing Iona, but that seems like as close as I can get at the moment.
When that happened, I could see PJ just taking a drive around Texas, just like, ain't no sunshine when the gone. It's only darkness every day.
Pretty much.
As his significant other calls, like, are you coming home? I will be.
Yeah.
I need to finish this.
Maybe.
Not ready to come home yet.
still too raw.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, ba-doo.
You know, it's like, I've talked about it to death on my channel, but I'm the only person I've ever seen play Iona. It shows up so infrequently. I just don't understand.
For some reason, none of the lands art is showing up for me. I can only see my own and Talisman of Dominance.
That happens. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a PC issue or if that's just Magic Online.
It's just because that talisman is so dominant. It's the only thing that you can...
the most dominant
it's
talisman
the most dominant
I've ever seen.
It's kind of like Pokemon Go. I had to like find the most dominant talisman of dominance, and I found it.
Nope, everyone getting
So-
down to the mana ramp this turn.
You
Oh,
got it.
Muddstah's the new threat at the table. That's
Just kidding. I'm not gonna be able to
What?
untap it after I tap it the first time, so I'm gonna die to it. So that's gonna be fun. Just wait me out 40 turns and you're good.
Wild growth. Huh? Dude,
Wild growth.
Karametra Enchantress is such a
Yeah, it's a fun deck.
fun deck.
Wild Growth doesn't
Oh
get
my
played
goodness,
enough.
that's gonna be really
Uh-oh.
unfortunate when I strip mine that land.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem in multiplayer. You can in 1v1 you don't have to worry about strip mines, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
your basics are pretty safe in 1v1, not in multiplayer.
Not so much now.
I still like every time I talk about
Oh
so
my
like when I
goodness.
record 1v1, like prime time pops up, I have to like go into this whole little spiel about how like it's the same commander but it's slightly different, and I'm just like I wonder if there's anybody in charge anymore. Like I wonder if it feels like Office Space and that like was his name Milton, the guy that was just on payroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, like is there even anybody? Do we even have a Milton, or are we just like is 1v1 commander down in the basement? Is that
I
it?
think it's in the basement.
Because I tweeted at Magic Online. I go, so is Paradox Engine going to be banned in 1v1? And then I got a reply that was just like,
Nobody plays that format.
yeah, it was just kind of like you could tell like an intern had to go ask somebody. They're like, I don't know.
Why are you playing this?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we should just bring back Kaleidoscope, competitive Kaleidoscope.
Yep.
Mhm. Man, it's not having art is super tilting.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah.
weird.
It drives me nuts when that happens. I cannot
It's-
stand that.
It's very unappealing.
The art really makes the game.
But honestly, like it's half the card.
Yeah.
Do you need to restart the client?
That only works sometimes. Like it doesn't always fix it.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like a. Well, actually, I don't know where I just like, grabbed the mic and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna like because I was
I don't
because
have
it's
an
happened to
answer for
me
this.
and I don't have a solution. But my brain was like, we do have a solution. I'm like, no, we don't. I just queued up like what the answer was. No, I don't have a solution. I'm sorry. Don't listen to me.
Sometimes restarting will get you like a couple extra pictures, but it may not get you all of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not super worried right now. Like my stuff is showing, but it's it should be fine.
Oh man, I can't wait to draw Austere Command.
I have mixed feelings on that play.
Yeah, me too. We
So
if you do draw into it, we should have a vote on it.
Mhm.
Oh, Tribal's he's gonna strip mine his own land.
That's savage.
Oh,
Oh, but Soul Ring and Strip Mine show up for me. That's interesting.
weird.
It's very selective.
Yeah,
I
with
remember
the
playing Agent Ebolas in Standard. That was a wonky deck.
dude. I
Yeah.
love Tez. I wish there was just like a legendary Tez. I don't know how that works. Them being a planeswalker, if they can make him a legendary creature,
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
like I don't know what that means. But man, we need a black blue Tez or legendary creature very badly.
Mm.
They could do the transform thing again. That would be cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be. I just like this because this is technically it's Phenax, but it's like I don't know. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
So-
Okay. So,
Really wish I got that Aura Silence down a turn ago.
wait, say again.
The
Yeah,
Aura
you cut
Silence. Wish I was
Oh.
down one turn earlier.
Oh, sorry. Like I don't know if my internet dropped for a second.
No,
It sounded like you're
I
like
got it as well.
okay. It sounded like PJ melted.
Yeah,
Did I melt it? Am I not coming through?
Yeah,
you
did
melted a little bit.
Oh. Yeah, I really wish I got this Aura of Silence down a turn earlier.
There we go.
Yeah, that would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It sounded like somebody left PJ out in the sun and then turned him on. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
He managed to hide the fact that he's an android all these years.
yeah, exactly. What are we grabbing off of this? Sorry, this is.
Oh, there we go. If I like zoom in on the arts now, I guess my computer's like, hold on.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
like a weird
Only some of
mode
them
issue
did mine.
sometimes.
I goofed. Only some of them working.
I think that's a good option. Okay. This deck is actually performing, which is like weird to me.
I'm not comfortable with success.
I mean, all the best bands don't break up when they're not successful. They break up when they become successful.
Fact.
Karn the Great Creator. Uh-oh. Can't be activated. That's not amazing.
I have very mixed feelings on this game. Why did I agree to this again?
Somebody kill it.
I could still be with what?
Yeah,
I
with
don't
what?
know.
Nothing in
Do
play.
something.
Also, I'm
You
playing
know,
last.
you know what this Karn's about, Muddstah?
What?
About that first game we played, and you put down that like quick. What is that thing that turned everybody lanes into island?
Quicksilver Fountain.
Yeah, yeah. You just put that down like casually, like good luck, everybody.
That's how I roll. Nope.
Yeah, it's Quicksilver Fountain. The beginning of each player's upkeep. That put a flood. I remember that came down. I was like, oh.
All the way down to 2 mana.
So speaking of strip mine,
Oh.
I'm gonna kill Jolt's lands now.
Oh, don't do that.
Feel like that's the right move
Why would you want to do that?
because you're poop.
I can support that.
Yeah.
How does the -2 ability work with Karn? Like in Commander?
It's only relevant for the exile clause.
I
Or
don't
it
think
should be anyway.
I don't
Yeah,
think you
only
can
from
grab
Amazon,
anything.
yeah.
I don't think you can grab anything from your collection with that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. We were playing. Well, I mean, we think, but like we were playing a game. I played a game last week with like Vince from Pleasant Kenobi, and someone resolved the Selvala Stampede, and there's the second one. I think it's like free where you can play a card from your hand.
Yeah.
Moto decided that instead of just playing for each vote of that the permanent, even if you had one vote, you could play out your entire hand.
Oh.
So that happened. That was neat.
Huh.
So like for one free vote, he got something like I think 18 converted mana cost worth of cards onto the field.
Wow.
It was pretty gnarly.
That is.
It was pretty gross.
Yeah, I guess let's try it.
Yeah, this is. It's already slammed down Karn. I forget how just gnarly that is.
Karn's very good.
Yeah. Well, it's just such like a. Like it's just hard to bounce back from that. Like if there's there's no board state right now, then you just.
With the amount of rocks that go, like I mean, I'm predominantly based around rocks right now, so I got a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, not being able to use that Grim Monolith hurts pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. If I could go back in time, I would change it. I'm sorry.
I doubt that very much.
Oh, we just want everybody to know that.
I call your your bluff, sir. Utopias, for all goodness.
Who runs that?
I don't know.
There's some pretty cool cats run this card,
Pretty cool cats.
apparently.
Okay.
So one of the decks I was thinking about bringing was going to be Iroas No Equipments, which was like an unusual place to be for me. Because I don't really
Just
know
focusing on creatures, really, or
yeah, just like creatures and like everything that says double damage, double combat, double strike.
yeah.
Trying to go wild that way, but it was still like 110 cards, so
Yeah, making cuts is hard.
I need all of these things.
Let's have old Chromatic Lantern, little buddy.
Little buddy.
I think. Let me see what that does. We may have just gone
I
down.
think it'll go to your sideboard
I don't have a sideboard.
You don't have a sideboard.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but you can get cards from exile though. Like
there are no matching cards to wish for. Click OK to continue. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right.
For
Just wanted to test
science,
it
yeah.
out. Yeah. And then we can just keep minusing on Karn until he's gone.
because that's gonna happen.
Well, no, I might do that because you know me. I don't like it when the game's let down. Like,
A likely story. A likely story. This is the guy who plays Karn to begin with.
Yeah.
Once we have Tezzeret established, that's okay.
I mean, he is established. He's already you could do his down tick already.
No, we need to wait.
Oh, we need to wait.
Use Karn in my Akiri deck. I got some people that like to use rocks.
I like the alternative art Karn. It looks kind of.
Yeah,
it looks like he's on Innistrad or something like that.
Yeah. Ooh, Matter Reshaper.
Normally, I'd put the boots onto him, but
Not today.
Not today, partner.
I really wanted to get Feast and Famine and Fire and Ice into this deck, and I cut them at the last second just because I didn't have room. Doesn't look like they'd be so helpful today.
No,
No.
Suddenly they're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with all the. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Have seen all the Commander 19 stuff?
Yeah, dude, I was just about to say that, dude. It's I'm pretty excited about that. That is.
Did you buy your loyal retainers last week?
Which one is that? The red one?
White one.
It is the white one. It brings back a legendary creature. It should be pretty bonkers with Gerard.
Oh.
It went from like $25 up to. It briefly touched 100 and is now back to like 60, 50, 60, something like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
I don't buy into hypes though, because it's just it
MTG Finance.
never pans out. Like you have to already have them, and it's just so silly. It's not worth following.
Yeah, I usually fall apart on my paper specs quite often, but these ones are looking good. I think I did it right this year. All right. Which land are we going for?
Did you ever buy your masterpiece Paradox engine, Muddstah?
No.
Well, that worked out.
Good job.
I did see that the Painter's Servant was unbanned at like 11:02 when they like announced it before the website crashed. So I was able to snag one of those masterpieces for I think 40 Canadian.
One of my friends picked one of those up in a trade. It is pretty.
Yeah, they're super nice.
Yeah. Were they expensive before they got unbanned? The masterpiece?
No, they were like $30-$40.
Oh man. Really? We're playing this game?
I mean, I think we know who's like public enemy number one right now.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Hey, that Oketra on the
I'll avenge you,
battlefield.
PJ.
That's a lot of mana down the drain.
That's 5 mana down the drain.
That's 5 mana down the drain. I've got like not that much really going on. It's pretty disappointing.
I'm minusing Karn. I'm going to be minusing Karn. Don't worry. Karn's going to be gone.
That doesn't make it any better.
Oh, he's going away.
Is he?
I'm not even going to use his ability. I'm like getting rid of him.
You're slowing us down.
Yeah, just slowing y'all down.
Meanwhile,
Tezzeret's just ticking up and up and up and up and up. How does it? Is it one target opponent? Target player, yeah. So at least it's not like a gray merchant effect.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that card, Grey Merchant, is pretty busted.
Yeah, I love them. For 5, it's pretty nuts.
I ran into someone this past week who was playing Chainer, which I know was a commander you covered at one point, Muddstah. And they were basically just doing like sack outlet, Chainer, Grey Merchant with double mana, and kills people pretty quickly.
Yeah,
as I found out.
Well.
Spellskite.
Mana crypt.
Just casual.
Can't wait for Austere Command. Austere Command's gonna be glorious.
I wouldn't even be mad at this point. I'd be like, you know what? It's fine. I wasn't using these anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much, I've given up on my mana rocks at this point.
Artifacts? What are those? Who plays those?
Hey, you're gonna have artifact rocks next turn, okay?
that's
gonna
what you
have
say.
What? I'm a Magic player of my word. Card will be minus next turn because that's not fair Magic. It's not good for anybody at the table. So the viewers at home are sitting there saying, "Why'd Jolt get down Karn?" I apologize. We're gonna get rid of Karn here in a little bit. It's kind of like when we played against Braga at Magic Fest Dallas.
Yeah, that deck.
Yeah, I was like, now's the perfect time for me to figure out the Subway app, so we can go get lunch.
Yeah, for those that aren't aware, a friend of mine plays Brago Stacks, and it is pretty hardcore. Like, you need cheap removal on the spot. I played my good deck, and I did not draw the cheap removal when I needed it, so things went poorly.
Spell Sky. No, don't block. Hold down. I'm tired of Karn, too. Get out of here, Karn.
Oh my god, he's stupid.
He's stupid. He's not letting my friends have fun. Get out of here,
Yeah.
Karn.
You're not welcome. Oh my god, casting.
There we go. The rocks are free.
Yay!
Yeah.
Huge Eldrazi.
No.
Expropriate, I win.
Got him.
Dude, one of the Giant Monster Games. He's from Canada, but he was in Dallas for a.
He told me about that. Yeah, Adrian.
Adrian. He was in Dallas for work, and so we met up and played Commander one night at my local gaming store, and we went to play. And that card you just talked about, what was it?
Expropriate.
Expropriate.
It's a dumb card.
Yeah, it really
Is it the one where it's like councils take an extra turn?
It's everyone puts to vote, and you either take a permanent from a person or you take an
Yes.
extra turn, and
Yeah.
it's like it's
basically
Okay.
win the game. Like,
you
So-
never vote for the extra turn. Like you just don't.
I've seen
It's
people
wrong.
do it. I've
It's
seen people
wrong.
do it, and I'm like, what?
And so, we're playing against Nicol Bolas, and then Giant Monster Games is playing Mono Blue Braids, and he goes for Expropriate, the Nicol Bolas player, and he copies it. Like, I think he copied it 2 or 3 times. So basically, it's like good game. And so then Adrian ends up digging with Dig Through Time and finds 2 counter spells, and I have an extra. I think he copied it twice. That's what it was. There's
Okay.
2 copies on the stack, and he digged through time for 2 counter spells and stopped it. And the Nicol Bolas player was just, well, yeah, that's all right. Good game. it felt pretty good.
Would have
Yeah.
had his extra turns after Adrian's though. So if Adrian had killed him, it would have been relevant.
Oh,
Yeah, because his extra turns go off first, but then Adrian's goes off last, so he gets the next extra turn.
oh.
You learned that in New Jersey in one of the games. Sean copied my time warp 6 times, and
Okay.
so what was supposed to happen was I was supposed to take an extra turn, then he was supposed to take his 6 extra turns, but we got it backwards. And people in the comments corrected us because it makes sense. It's first on, last off.
Yeah.
And so for the sake of rules and stuff like that, it's technically how it goes. Oh, okay. I guess we're just going to help out Tribalkai. It's fine.
Yes.
He's on snow covered. I think we're fine.
Oh
Does
I
that
think
care
it's
about
orange, right?
the exact
no,
word?
it only cares about what one of
Yeah.
basics tap for a color.
Basic land, yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking extraplanar lens.
Okay.
Did you choose blue? Oh,
No, mistakes were made. PJ, mistakes were made.
You'll need a
what we
basic
Weird
island.
when,
there's a new thread at the table, and that's PJ.
what?
Just
No.
no.
Yep. Well, I guess we're doing that.
God Eternal Oketra.
See if this one gets countered.
Got him.
Hey, it survived. All right.
I had a Ketra and Kefnet in my sealed pool for war, and it was dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet.
I was like, cool, I hit 5 mana. I'm always going to hit my bomb. You can remove it, and I'll get it again in turn or 2. Do you have an answer?
Bring everything to stall the game.
That's it. It's I went 3-1 with it because people were just like, well, this is
I can't
not
beat this.
fun. Yeah. I hope you take 3 damage.
Me? Oh, that is so rude.
I do. I
Friendship
really
with Muddstah ended.
and don't over.
Ah.
Yeah, got him.
I feel bad for you. No, I don't. I feel really good about all of that. You know what I forgot to put in this deck? Seedborn Muse and Wilderness Reclamation and a lot of good cards that would be good.
Yeah, those are crazy. Those are crazy.
Yeah,
You have
that
a
was-
Victory Chime?
Nope.
Yeah, it's another. It's not as good as the other ones, but it's very reasonable.
It's a lot of, like I didn't put nearly enough thought into this. That was stupid of me.
This is a mana rock.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, so much for austere command.
I mean, you can still do it.
Oh yeah, do it, no problem.
I might.
We'll just be
That's
here for
fine.
3 hours. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah. Start this game over.
I heard you like new games.
King of the Hill is.
No, that's not nice, is
Did
it?
someone die? Is that lethal for someone?
I don't.
Hey, Tribal.
Yes.
Would you like to not lose all your life?
Well, let's have a look. Lose X life and gain X life, twice the number of artifacts. And you own a lot of artifacts.
Well, he doesn't
Yeah,
have to, though.
I mean, I'm gonna have to take you up on
artifacts.
just 12 artifacts. 24. Yeah. What you thinking, PJ?
I may have an answer
Or-
if you know, if you don't want to like attack me or mess with my stuff and like mostly want to focus down Jolt. I can significantly reduce the amount of life that you will lose.
I would say so.
Yeah, I would say get rid of the what is it called? Aura of Silence. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll go for Jolt over you.
And this is where Stifle comes in. Blowout.
Cool.
Let's see.
Do that right there.
Boop.
There's no welding jar in play, is there?
There is not.
That thing is surprisingly good.
Yep. People forget about it.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, that's bad.
Yep.
There's a spell Skype.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, you tried. I forgot about that myself, actually.
Yeah, me too.
So
Well-
it's like y'all can negotiate all you want.
Wait. Hold on. Oh,
What?
no, I think I already passed priority.
Yeah, okay.
You did announce at the beginning of the video you were
Yeah.
King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, you already
I
changed,
did.
You already changed targets, so it's irrelevant. Never mind. I just realized, like, lattice. What's the wording on Micah's and lattice? All players may spend mana as though or mana of any color. Okay.
Ouch, that's a hit.
Oof.
Jolt up 47, Tribal down to 16. Bet that felt good.
That did. That was some good. That was some good.
Oh, I was
fun.
talking to Tribal. I was talking to
Oh,
Tribal.
yeah, I'm a masochist,
Oh,
so I loved it.
Metamorph.
Oh man. So what do we?
Ooh.
Okay. Just a casual. Just pass the turn over to Muddstah.
Seems good.
Please don't swing at
He's dying.
Tezzeret. No. Why?
He's dying.
Why would you? Dude, like I got rid of.
Sturgill told me to. He said he's not getting enough treats, and he's just a little bit disappointed with you.
He turned into a very bad treat monster. We had to dial it back a little bit. It was a very, very bad treat habit. It was. So listen, buddy. There's more to life than treats. And
Is
so now
there, though?
well,
There isn't.
I told him it'd be like if I ate nothing but candy bars all day. And he looked at me and he's like, "So that's what's stopping you from doing that?"
Yeah, like why is that a problem?
Then I kind of had like a small moment for a second where I was like, just thought about it, and I was like, no. All right, listen, we need to have some sort of normalcy in this life, and so I cook him a fried egg every day. Pretty cool. Enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that good for
they
you?
they can eat eggs.
I guess
They
yeah,
like-
it's protein. It's all just animal
Yeah.
protein. Yeah.
and then I make it like super, super like over easy, so it's like really runny. And
Yeah.
so then I mix that into his dog food, and so he eats all of it. Mix it in there,
Nice.
mix the dog food, and then dogs can have zucchini. And so I have a
Really?
little, yeah, I have a little spiralizer, and so
Just give them like
basically,
ribbons?
yeah, I just kind of spiralize it, and then I kind of pan fry it for a little bit, and I'll mix
Nice.
it in with some eggs, and that way, at least I know that if we're gonna go hard on the treats on the weekend, at least he's eating some eggs and zucchini.
Yeah, it's like healthy stuff. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So
I mean, a lot of like processed pet food is really not great for your
Well, it's
pet.
all
Yeah.
wheat. It's all wheat and rice based. Like, there's nothing in it.
yeah, so that's why like I'm cooking them like little eggs and stuff like that because it's protein, and I know what's going into little different
Yeah.
things like that.
Ooh, that's a Mirari's week.
Oh, that would have been. You should have given me a heads up, Tribal. I would have enjoyed making a copy of that.
I'm not countering. I'm floating mana.
Oh, I don't mean to sound over dramatic, but I don't actually care if you do counter that at this point. I am drawing awfully
Well.
this game.
Well, sir.
Yeah,
I'm at that point where I'm like, whatever, do whatever you want.
yeah, I could use someone to like wheel or something like that.
Goodness.
Hand is not looking amazing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind a mana doubler.
The problem is I've drawn like all of my non-basics.
Mm.
Now, decidedly that is my fault for putting a lot of non-basics in the deck, but
Yeah,
You can in monocolors though. I mean, like you're not too penalized for it.
yeah, but it matters. Like when you have a Gauntlet of Power, like there are times
True.
that matters, and I've actually been trying to cut back on the number of utility lands that I run. In a
I
lot
feel
of
like
decks.
sometimes you like when you play monocolored, you're like, well, it's monocolor. I can just like
Right.
you just go to town and you're just throwing stuff in
Yeah.
that you normally would never. You get situations like this where you need like double white or triple white, and you're like,
Yeah.
crap. Because I do that in mono green all the time. I'm like, hey, I need to back this off a little bit.
Yep.
How many
And
do you
like, you know,
typically go
white-
for?
What's
In mono builds,
Yeah, how many utility lands do you typically go for?
it just kind of depends on what deck it is. Like,
I usually
it's
do
like-
5.
Yeah, I'm below
if it's, like,
5 usually.
Sky-
Yeah.
Oh, I run way more
I'll-
than that.
Yeah, but say I was thinking like 10, something
Yeah,
like that.
I'm probably up around 10.
But then
That's way
again,
too
I don't
many.
really run a lot of gauntlet stuff. It has to be a certain deck that I really want to push in with gauntlet. So
Yeah, and so like white cares about plains because of Emeria and Emeria Shepherd. Black
Right,
cares
right.
about swamps because of Cabal Coffers and Cabal Stronghold.
Yeah.
So like those, I usually run those two colors. So like you don't want to be overdoing it with the non-basics because of that, and
Yeah.
I've definitely overdone it with the non-basics.
I feel you.
Paying the price a little bit.
I just shut off a card in my hand really bad by going for that lattice. Oh no! It's a-
Lattice shuts off Sunforger. I've had that come up.
It's a go for the throat.
Oh yeah.
That's,
Not the most
Not
helpful.
So, not saying one of the 3 cards in my hand is go for the throat, but if it is, it might be a red card.
And suddenly it's less good.
Just giving y'all a heads up. So
Look at that,
Look
look at
at
that
a
life
life gain.
gain. Look at that
look
life
at
gain.
just
Boom.
overpowered.
MVP. MVP.
Let's see what we rip into. Ugh, that is not what we wanted to see. Okay.
Is it another go for the throat? Because that's a problem.
You cheater.
And I'm sorry to all the viewers at home. I'm sorry running a single white border in here. This is
Oh, super tilted. Game loss.
I like
Concede.
white borders.
Conceding.
didn't
Conceding
realize that. My bad.
Someone on Twitter posted something about white borders and people that drink Pepsi, and I both like Pepsi and white border cards.
Game. Speaks to PJ quite a bit.
Sad robot.
I don't know what's on top. What does this card do? When you dies or reveal a top card of your library, you may put that card on the battlefield if it's a
Oh,
permanent
dude, I
card.
thought you were talking about sad robot. I was like, what are you
No, I was trying to.
yeah, I'm like,
I
wait,
couldn't
what?
remember what the reshaper did. I was like,
Oh
I feel
yeah,
like this is
yeah. Reshaper's a little confusing, but it's cool.
good. But it's basically you either put it onto the field if it's 3 or less, otherwise it goes to your hand, right?
That's not bad.
I think is the crux of it.
go.
That's interesting.
Oh, how do I feel about that? This is a cast. Okay, cool.
Problem solved. I'm waiting for this like Phenax mill shenanigans coming.
I don't think he's milling. I don't think that's what he's doing.
I don't think he is either.
Now, we have Phenax. Phenax is in here, but
Yeah.
it's not like crucial to the deck. Do we want an artifact?
We're playing commander. You're just to cast your commander, sir.
We
I've
will.
had a few games recently where I haven't cast my commander. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh, I also don't have a winding clock in this deck. My goodness.
You know what? Yeah. You're
So
right.
many brain farts on this.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to go to game 2. Let's look and fix his deck.
And Jolt can take out Khan.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. 100% sorry about that.
And I'll bring in
You're
our.
not sorry at all.
I think
I
I
can
left
see
our
you smiling.
revelation out of this one.
I'm mostly sorry.
A little bit sorry. Stalling out the game for like 3 turns. As he pulls ahead.
Let me
Over
just.
bad.
Yeah, I wish this would have never happened, y'all. This is horrible.
Gosh.
As Muddstah put it perfectly, just
Oh,
fine. Here you go. Here's Phenax,
Good.
and I win. I didn't. Y'all didn't know
Technically,
this, but
you have 2 gods.
I was just about to say. I forgot to tell y'all, but there was a clause for the God game, and that was that if you get 2 gods on the battlefield, you win. So sorry.
It's like it was the undertext on the contract for this game. It's like
You should have
Sorry.
read it.
the fine tooth. Not fine tooth. The fine. Fine tooth. What am I talking about?
You know
man?
the fine tooth comb. Like
You know
Muddstah,
what I'm
are you-
talking
are
about.
You sure? Hey Muddstah, you all right there, partner?
No. I'm traumatized by Karn.
We are approaching the 45-minute mark.
Not bad.
And
then once we
nothing's
get there, then
happened.
And it's yeah, I know. And then you sound the alarms of just it's everything's going. Oh,
Hey, what are you planning to
Fabricate.
get with that?
I have no idea. I don't remember what's in my deck.
Are you going to use it against Jolt?
Predominantly, yes.
Are you going to use it against
Cool.
PJ?
Cool.
I'm going to use it against everyone.
Okay.
Okay, I only
Make sure-
have. I don't have a lot of options. So we're
And
just gonna go with-
that was so on brand for Muddstah too. So what are you gonna grab? I don't know. I don't even know what's in my deck. Like I feel like
don't.
that's very on brand. I like that.
more.
Oh, look at that overpowered Thrain Dynamo.
That's- It's all mana rocks in this deck. I just realized. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's not the best. It's gonna float mana. It keeps warning me. It's like you're gonna lose this mana, sir. You're gonna lose this mana.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think there's a way to
I
shut
am
that
not.
off, which I did.
So what Commander 19 people are you all excited about?
Gerard.
I like the Rakdos ones. I think all of the Rakdos ones are pretty sweet.
Yeah, I like Chainer from Rakdos. Carrick looks crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have some real concerns about that card.
About which
I'm
one?
not too worried.
The all your black spells can be Phyrexian.
Oh
mana.
yeah, that's
Yeah. Well, it's anytime you pay a cost. It's not even the. Anytime you
Yeah.
can pay black mana, you can pay 2 life instead, basically.
Right.
But to be honest, after playing, it's definitely busted. But after playing Villas, after playing Yawgmoth, this like whole like very very heavy
Yeah, we've
suicide
gotten-
black they're going for. Like it's
It's
hard to beat. I mean, it's like eventually you get to the point where you kind of run out of life. You like run out of stuff to do. Like you have to get
Yeah,
very
exactly.
lucky in dancing that dance to where you
Yeah.
can take advantage of it without losing.
But I kind of like that though, because like
Yeah.
it's you run the risk. Like there's risk versus reward, and I feel like you're skirting the line really really hard for like okay, a lightning bolt can kill you at this point, but like
yeah, exactly.
it's still fun though. Like it's an interesting, like you said, Suicide Black. Like it's really like it's tight.
Yep.
I like that.
Bring
Yeah,
a red
that was-
deck.
Dragon Lord Dramoka.
That is.
I was
a
thinking about
sweet
doing
card.
like Mogus group slug, just like punishing effects, but I opted against that. Ooh, he still hits one. Well done.
I think I had 3 lands on top.
Ooh,
I was gonna wait to the end, but the Dramoka causes a bit of a problem there for me.
why?
Yeah.
You like casting spells on his turn?
Yeah, I mean, it's got flash.
Hmm.
I thought about building a Dragonlord Dramoka for my Thursday night play group. That's like all super heavy combo, and it's just like a very blue group where there's just a lot of counter spells. So I could basically just run Dragonlord Dramoka out of the command zone and play like a very fair game of Magic without getting countered into oblivion.
Okay, I kind of like this. Go, sad robot, go.
I believe in you.
Give me a card draw.
Yeah, that 6 commander damage is PJ's, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, so clear the way.
Yep.
Appreciate that.
Oh, sweet little... Oh, man, those zombie warriors are so nice.
Yeah, they are.
I really dig that art. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Because those are the... what's the name of them? Like the Amonkhet...
Who knows? I don't
There's
think
a specific name for like these type of zombies from the lore. Like they're the...
Amassed?
Yeah, it's like the amassed ones, but like... They had a name. I can't remember what they were. Cause like they're like the armored zombie ones. Like they're not just like mummified, kind of like dudes and
Eternalized?
Yeah, I think it's the eternalized ones. I think that's it. Yeah.
Love the art. Pretty good.
Me too. I think it's super cool.
Man, Muddstah's got 5 colorless mana floating. God,
Better
man,
watch
what a
yourself.
Big threat at the table.
Mentor of the Meek and these zombies don't seem to work well together.
It's for the other stuff.
I know. There's a lot of zombies. Holy crow.
Yeah, that's a lot of zombies.
It is a lot
Hey,
of
everybody!
zombies.
I think there's a new threat at the table. Don't tell PJ.
Why didn't 2 or less? Why did that not trigger?
Because of Torpor Orb.
Yeah, there's no ETBs.
Wrecked. Tyrannosaurus wrecked.
Who plays Grand Abolisher anyway? Like all you do is play it for a draw.
Grand Abolisher is a sweet card.
I know.
Don't have some damage.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
I mean, if you want to mill PJ out, I'm fine with that.
I have nothing.
You have my blessing.
I'll try to mill him out, but I have nothing to. I need cashing some card draw pretty bad.
Maybe if you weren't so gung ho about draining tribalkai.
It was worth it.
Was it though?
This alliance never would have forged.
He was sitting on that. He's sitting on the crown, the throne. I said, "All right, let's go." I was just a peasant in the audience, and I threw my potato and at him.
Your potato.
Yeah, you know how peasants throw vegetables.
That's true. True, they do throw vegetables.
You burnt. Oh no, things were so good.
Yikes!
Don't be a land. Don't be a land.
Be a land. Be a land.
Oh.
Who's the new one out of Commander 19 that all the damage is prevented to it?
Oh,
it's the Jeskai one, the one where if you cast a spell from your graveyard, you get a copy of it.
So I want to run that in my Sisei Blades deck just for the damage prevention part, because I need to get I want to get a Pariah Shield in there so I can just, not die to everything attacking me. Uh-oh. Where's this going?
I'm helping Lonnie out.
Now.
Oh, yes.
I'm hoping you realized that was on the field when you were doing that.
Yeah, it was, because I'm digging.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I also want to do some tutoring of my own.
I see.
So
that makes me sad.
I like that PJ's got Anointed Procession, 100 zombies. He's like, what? Why am I? What?
Even Mind Sensor.
But now you guys can just tutor but now you can just tutor for the thing that makes all my stuff go away.
I gave you 2 frog lizards. 2 frog lizards.
I did get 2 frog lizards.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You better watch out. They might come your way.
I would not doubt that.
We'll see.
Oh God, do I do this?
Cyclonic Rift. Here we go. Can smell.
Well, no, it's got to be an artifact. So is it disc?
Probably Oblivion Stone. Probably. Oh, Ensnaring Bridge. Yep. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Ensnaring Bridge.
Well, thankfully, my guys can still attack, so we're good.
So that's like
Got him. Got to play
So-
a little. Oh, now I'm screwed. Only my
Now-
Prophet of Distortion can save us.
now if you get 1 power, I can't get rid of Go for the Throat in my hand. If it was in my hand, I couldn't get rid of it. So
Ooh. Okay, that was a good draw.
What's the longest lounge we've had so far?
What's that?
There's the one I think the one that I've longest one I played was with you, Eli, and Jolt, and it was like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was around there.
That was a long one.
We,
I think-
I remember one or two of our really early episodes. They were all like an hour 45, 2 hours. They were pretty.
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah, I remember thinking like, man, is this gonna be like this every single game?
Yeah.
But we're going like since we have Muddstah, I was like, I want to have Muddstah around as long as possible. So sorry guys, it's kind of what the deal is. I'm trying to get some repayment back on my pickles and my golf cart.
Just you wait.
Tribal, have you played much of God Eternal Oketra?
In 1 versus 1, yeah.
How many creatures do you run on average?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Get rid of Oketra.
Ulamog.
That's a great target.
Kind
Oketra. Let's go, Oketra.
of like the lattice for whatever reason being on the field.
Yeah.
So
but-
you're going to go double frog tokens? That's
No.
a lot. That's a lot of frog lizards on the battlefield to be at
I
once. To
don't
be
know what
honest,
else to hit.
maybe Mirari's Wake and Gauntlet. I think those are two good.
No,
You hit,
Procession at this point, I think, is the big baddie.
What?
yeah, and then Gauntlet,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then Gauntlet too.
I don't think Gauntlet's the issue.
Maybe Mirari's Wake.
Bridge keeps you around, but it also means I can't.
You can get rid of Bridge.
Then you just die to the zombie warriors.
Well,
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I've been a thorn in this game. I've come here and I've gotten a Tezzard activation from a lot of artifacts, and I've slowed the game down twice. So if I'm gonna die with a bunch of zombie warriors, I'll take it.
The question is, who's going to get attacked with the Swiftfoot boots on Ulamog?
Ooh, I think that's got to be PJ.
If I do it to PJ, the swingback's going to be
Yeah, it's gonna be
big.
hard.
So we're looking at what, 24, 30.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can do it
34.
if you want to, but there will be consequences.
No, we're gonna play cool. We're gonna be like that, like the kid at school who was wearing the leather jacket at
Oh
lunchtime,
man, it hurts hard.
just sitting in the corner, just being like, "Yo, what's up?" That's me.
Yo, what's happening?
What's happening? What's shaking?
I just pulled up my Oketra deck, and it's 24 creatures, 37 lands.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily any more than a usual deck.
Right. So the reason I ask is I was looking at deck lists last night, like trying to figure out how many creatures I wanted to run. I ended up with about 27, so right around the same spot.
Mm.
And I saw Jumbo Commander's list. It had like 42 creatures in it, which I'm like,
Oh, no
that is
way.
a lot of creatures. And
It's very, very heavy creature, but I mean, it's different style for everyone.
I think the best way to take Oketra is to really rely on, making sure you have the mana, like have a lot of mana
Yeah.
rocks,
Yep.
and then like using the enter the battlefield effects that you can return creatures. I mean, because that's going to give you if you've got 40 creatures, that's a lot of. I mean, that's just like you get hit with
That
the board wipe and you have nothing else to do. I mean,
Yeah.
like
They need to be high impact, like really, really high impact.
I've played 40 creature decks. It basically means that you're playing a creature every turn, and depending on what their casting cost is, if a board wipe happens, you'll actually still have 2 or 3 creatures left in your hand because you literally can't get them out of your hand fast enough.
Right.
Unless unless someone really slow rolls it. But typically you have so much damage that they need to do it early anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like 40 is just that's a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
Animar, I run has 54.
Which
Huh?
one does? Animar?
Animar, but that's because
Yeah,
at points I with like what's it, Glimpse of Nature and like Regal Force and all the other card draw things, like you just you cycle your hands with the reduction, and you just go so fast through them.
Yeah, that's not something white has access to. So I'm
exactly.
surprised with that many creatures in a mono white deck.
Mm.
Yeah, I think like I say, 24 in my deck. So and it runs quite well. I've never run it in multiplayer, but in 1v1, I did quite well with it for a mono white deck anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really wanted to try to like go less creatures and be like more controlling and have more removal, but I really couldn't get it below like. I was like, I can't live without these. I need them all, and then we ended up with 27 creatures. So
it's kind of like when I built your rock. You're in Sultai, which means you have access to a ton of card draw. But like I went super heavy creature with your rock, and like, dude, it was just such a clunky deck to pilot. It was just like you get hit with the board wipe. You're trying to keep your commander on that. I mean, it's just kind of like. And Oketra's going to suffer the same thing. It's 5 mana. If something happens to Oketra, you may have all the creatures in the world, but if Oketra's commander tax gets up to 7, 9,
then you're done.
You're just done. And so with my Yarok deck, I did the same thing where I've got it down to like 10 creatures.
Well,
this is just uncalled for.
A cool thing you can do with those gods, and I do it in God Eternal Oketra, is if you put a Skull Clamp on her, then you'll actually draw into her the next turn. Because she dies.
Oh, that's cool trick.
So you clear 2 cards off the top of your library, and then you've got God Eternal Oketra on top.
Huh. Well, that's true about that. Because I actually cut Skull Clamp right before I went into it, so I'll probably have to add that back in.
Yeah. And then also because you can get around commander tax that way as well, because you don't ever have to pay more than the 5.
Yeah.
You just have to draw into it.
Joel, do you have any interaction?
I've got Go for the Throat and Sunken Hollow.
Those don't seem like they're going to help.
I forgot that they have vigilance. That's pretty.
I forgot that they had vigilance too.
Oh, you get down to Intangible Virtue in a Ketra deck.
Yeah.
Woo. All right. Adios, muchachos. I got a Tezzeret activation. I was hoping I could...
Got a big Tezzeret activation.
Yeah. And there's other way. It's just, we've got like 5 Tezzerets in there, but I just couldn't... I've got a ton of card draw in there, but it was just...
I have mixed feelings on this lack of colorless mana now.
We're just going to continue to overcommit into this board.
Good.
It's the way good Magic players play.
That's the way to do it.
It's always like, should I? Yeah, just keep... And the next,
just fully commit.
We are committed.
Flying Zombies seems all right.
Seems not bad.
With lifelink.
Yeah, that is. Remember how y'all were hating on me? Look at PJ over there. King of PJ Mountain.
Have you guys seen Victory's Herald in foil?
No.
It is a beautiful foil. I don't know why it just looks better than like many other foils that I've seen.
Well, I will keep that in mind next time I'm browsing some foils.
I used to have it in my binder somewhere. I think I traded it to someone.
Oh.
Okay,
it's
what's
really nice to
the
look
play?
at.
Dude, Griswold, the Dreadsower, the Golgarian dude. He's so, like, when they released his art, I was like, what the hell? This is a wild looking dude, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited about the card, but I just saw the art. I'm like, he looks like every Bigfoot picture from like the 90s. I'm like, mid stride, walking in the forest, got his hand up for some reason.
Oh, this can't be good.
Well, Torpor Orb's gone.
Yep.
Yep.
Treachery.
Yep. What are we stealing?
Things.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Oh, is Muddstah gonna steal? Get it.
I don't know what to steal though.
Take Oketra.
There's a couple good choices.
I do like Oketra.
Yeah, get Oketra.
Okay.
Dude, Treachery's such a busted card.
Just want to borrow her.
Yeah, Treachery is very broken.
Anything
with the untapped lands mechanic is...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really...
It seems fair.
Yeah.
There's certain cards you think to yourself, well, they just started Magic the Gathering and they didn't really know what they were doing, but how you can think that a card like that...
They knew what they were doing.
Being cast for free.
Trying to fool. They knew what they were doing.
They're trying to sell packs. That's what they're trying to do. Hey, look what happens when we make free stuff. People buy more packs.
Free spells is best.
Yeah.
We're not going to
Now they just staple free cast things for free on like every commander ever now.
Yep.
And the crazy thing with Treachery and your rock is that you get those double into the battlefield effects, and it's like, oh.
Yeah. And then Panharmonicon,
Yeah.
things get a bit nutty.
So like Golos is a card that upsets me. The
Why?
pay 7,
Yeah.
cast 3 for free. That's like why is that necessary?
PJ has firmly been in the anti
Traumatized by Golos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Golos is that good.
Oh, you can build it good. It can
You
be,
can. I just don't think most people do. Like I've yet to see it where I'm like, oh no, Golos. It's always like, oh, Golos.
You run basically every like Sky Shroud Ranger type of effect that puts a
Yeah.
land into play, and
Yeah.
anything that says play extra lands, and
I
you
feel-
have like
I
10
feel like-
lands on turn 3.
I feel
it's
like that's the
ridiculous.
equivalent of like Joda though too. Like it's not new territory. You get to go 3 deep as opposed to your hand, but like I also like the control element of you not whiffing potentially.
But like all you do is you just cast Golos, and then you get the best land in your deck, whatever that is for the situation. Joda doesn't do that. Joda says you have to like untap with it and pay mana, and it's
Wow.
still crazy. It's a good card, but like,
I mean,
Golos-
I find like the typical line of play I've seen with Joda is Joda Omniscience, play your hand, win.
yeah, exactly.
Whereas Golos, it's okay, get your best land, hopefully have 7, hit 7, hope you hit more good cards, potentially go off. So it's just there's the random element to it that I think is less appealing to the obvious builder. I can see how it would be good. I can. Like it tutors and it finds spells. Like that's very, very good.
The thing that you can do with it is you can strip mine lock people on like turn 2 or turn 3 pretty easily.
Yeah, which is not fun.
Yeah, no, it's not fun.
No. But if you're going mazes in,
Mazes in, I mean, like
Yeah.
Gates is a fun win condition. Like
oh yeah, dude. See, that's why I'm glad Golos does exist, is because
Yeah.
you can make a mazes in. You know, if and I feel like that would apply almost, some certain commanders enable certain spiky
archetypes,
yeah, to like really take advantage of it. But as far as if we're playing it as an intended purpose,
yeah.
I like Golos. Golos is, man, you can get hit with those random activate. Like if you wanted to build a mono blue devotion deck, mono red devotion deck, you're going to be able to just nick those right off as soon as your commander enters the battlefield. I mean, it's pretty neat. So, which I need to do that. I need to build a devotion deck.
I need to do that.
Well, like I covered it in a deck tech that I did, and I was like, oh yeah, that'd be fun to do. Just a random mono something
They all
devotion
gain
deck.
fly. Fuck! I fucked up. Hold on. Maybe I can find something. I forgot. For whatever reason, I was like, it doesn't give flying; it just gives lifelink. But mistakes were made.
I would like my commander back, please.
Why can I not?
I know I'm gonna get wrecked by.
Wait, is it spells? Can't cast spells yet. Okay, I'm dead.
Oh right, I have a Grand Abolisher in play. Hey, all right, not getting wrecked by interaction.
Yeah. I was gonna Blue Sun Zenith for something, but I'm dead.
I see. Yeah.
All part of the plan.
Yeah. I believe in you, Tribalkai.
Yeah, I've drawn a whole heap of nothing. I do have the Sterling Grove now, though, so I don't know. Maybe
What
it's
can you find?
Exactly.
He's gonna gain 7 times 4 is
It's
a
about,
lot.
about
if y'all
30,
had-
35. Yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all had left me alone, I would have been able to stop PJ. So
I did leave you alone.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah, I needed to board wipe. I had Blue Sun Zenith in my hand thinking that I could draw a bunch, and then I had Emrakul, and I was going to take PJ's next turn.
Oh
But
yeah. No thanks. No thanks.
mistakes were made.
Just a casual Sun Titan on Aven Mind Sensor.
That's it.
Oh. Tribal, you're our only hope.
yeah.
That Soul Snare is going to be so good. He says with total commitment to it.
Yeah. Just mow
complete.
down Mentor the Meek. Show him who's
Get him.
boss.
Get that mentor to me.
Get that Mentor.
Not letting you have any of that card draw for one, sir.
Buddy, you're gonna fly across Mr. Mentor. Let me show you a snare real quick.
Yikes.
Oh, it's got Shroud. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. I was gonna go for the Mirari's Wake. Sad face.
Is that the hand or on top?
It's on top.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, let's see how bad it's gonna get.
Oh, its abilities as well, Grand Abolisher.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. All right.
He just keeps forgetting about his own. Everyone's forgetting about the. It's like, okay.
I traded for a couple of these in paper, and
they're
like
so
I've
good.
only had it come down a couple times, so I'm still not used to my own.
Yeah,
games.
I
He's
can't tell-
very strong.
How many times?
Interaction? No.
Well, how many times I've been hosed by like, oh, we'll do it on our opponent's turn, pass the turn, and then I'm like,
Nope.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
Dragon Lord
Okay.
Smoke does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
really
Dragon Lord
wish Grand
Smoke also
Abolisher was.
plus 6.
I wish Grand Abolisher was legendary so bad.
Well, you got that new Naya one that's kind of like it.
What's the name?
Wrath of God.
It's only in combat. People can't interact.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So I think they're very hesitant to put any kind of command zone worthy creature that has that kind of effect into existence, because whatever it ends up in, it's going to be very, 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 very strong.
Well, the
Do you
problem
have
with
to
the
reveal
combat
what
one is
to
that they either
search?
they just do it before or after.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Oh, did you grab Overwhelming Splendor
He couldn't have.
with that Sterling Grove?
He
I
couldn't.
thought you-
We couldn't activate it during the
No.
the aura.
He put it on top of his library.
Yeah, I drew
Yes.
into Sterling Grove off of the
Yeah.
Hall
But
of
then
Helios
Sterling
Generous.
Grove puts it back onto the top of his library as well, though. So he needs another draw.
Oh. That's a bummer.
Yeah. He needs an Enchantress. No. I guess actually you could layer it so that cast Sterling Grove, as long as it's one of the ones where it's ETB, crack it in response, tutor for it, draw the card that you tutored for, and then use it. But at this point, I don't think we have the mana for Overwhelming Stampede or Overwhelming Splendor.
Let's see.
He's doubled.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, right.
Yes! Wrath
That
of God. Okay, all right. We've got ourselves a game now. Dun, 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 dun.
They're still good. Okay.
Did have the Wrath of God.
Opening hand, I think, Wrath of God.
Goodness.
I see waiting. Yeah,
It's a
Nice
good
slow
time to
roll
use
right
it.
There. That's a real nice slow roll.
I don't even know if it's a slow roll. It's just timely. He's had it since the get-go.
Yeah, but he could have like pulled the trigger on that like earlier and
Yeah, but you dealt with us for him.
right, exactly. That's it's just really well timed.
Oh, yeah.
I hear slow roll, and I always think like people are like, "Oh, you're slow rolling," like it's like a negative thing. I think is my.
Oh no, we're one short. Oh, that makes me sad.
If only you intact Manival.
Yeah, no. I was thinking I should do that at some point.
Mm.
Have not done that.
What this game has become. It's just this weird.
Get one of these. Oh,
Oh.
we overtapped.
Back it up.
Cost reduction.
Oh, that is the worst.
Mm.
You guys remember Revelark?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like his little buddy now. His little friend
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I used to play Red White Revelark in Standard, and that was a
Mhm.
sweet deck.
Yeah, I can see it being good. Both stack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This can't be good. I'm sure it's not good.
I'm assuming you're evoking it?
No.
No.
Ooh.
Good.
23.
Ah.
Just get there in the air.
Not evoking
Start
it.
smacking for 4. Where would it? It would be in the chat in the game log, wouldn't it?
Say what?
Yeah, it would say if you evoked it or not in the game log. It's just that you
Yeah.
cast it. Yeah.
Ooh, hey now. Shooting the scavenger grounds. And the guy reach. Cool.
Yikes!
Cool.
True conviction. Oof. Tribalkai going for the win.
The commander replay music going now.
I should have killed that snow-covered plains. Look at that mana. 4 mana. Goodness gracious.
Yep. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're gonna have a battle now.
See that the battle of the life gains is
Mm-hmm. Whose life total doesn't go higher? Nobody wins.
what a pillow fight. Like Karametra and Revelark like squaring up against each other.
Yeah.
Like two creatures that are like, I'm sorry, didn't want to, sorry.
I haven't drawn a single Enchantress card in this Enchantress deck.
That's pretty crazy.
Did you put them in there?
Crap! It doesn't trigger the thing.
Which? Because they both come at the same time, and they're both actually sorry, they're 3/3s.
Yeah, I thought that wouldn't check until later.
No, it's static, so it's always
Aven's pretty good though.
Yeah, well, it shuts off the Sterling Grove, hopefully. So
the plan was to go for Sterling Grove with the Hall of Heliod, so that's good going.
Yeah.
I like the art on that card. It's pretty good.
That's like the alternate one, though, isn't it? Because I don't think that's in paper.
Hall of Heliod? Pretty sure that's what it is. Let me see.
No, Hall of Heliod. Yeah. I meant the Sterling Grove. Sorry.
Sterling Grove's promo art,
Yeah,
Good draw off the top. That's something.
Hall of Heliod's generosity. It just sounds like it's a goofy name.
Fair.
Ever seen this gem?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive.
So good though. It says you don't lose to Crater Hoof this turn.
I didn't put Rogue's Passage in this deck because it's so easy to get Shroud on your creatures.
Yeah.
Apparently it's going to be irrelevant this game.
Oh, wow. Okay. Kind of confused. I'm kind of confused by that attack, but...
It was probably not the best. It was probably
No. Well, I mean, you lucked out.
Yeah, he did.
He's got to make a tough choice right here. I see.
Get that double strike.
Yep, the double strike is pretty good. All right, well, let's see.
Wait 56 more turns, and you got this.
Yeah, no, the beat must start. Like, what's that? The other game where we start our own Magic sub game?
The countdown is at 1.
Countdown is at 1? What?
I love that card. It's in. It was in the last unset.
Oh.
I think it's time.
You did
it. Proud of you.
We're slowly getting somewhere.
Now tap down Mana Vault to untap Monolith.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. I dare you.
Seems good.
I dare you.
Double dog dare you. That's how you know it's serious.
Yeah. So Muddstah, who's on your first to build list?
I don't know yet.
Set.
I was hoping that the Naya commander that populated would be a bit more I don't want to say relevant, but like better than what it is.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Because I was hoping to add a third color to Tristani, but only being able to do it on my attack step and only doing it once is just it's a little bit too slow. But there's a ton of really good populate cards in the deck, which I'm really keen to try out.
So there's like two other eggs.
Mm.
There's a rock egg and a dragon egg.
Yep,
And then
it's the egg deck, omelet deck.
Ruck egg, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that'd be interesting.
Yeah,
And then there's chicken egg.
chicken egg.
I'm really actually excited about Rayami. The
Which one's that
Sultai
one?
one. The one that keyword soup, it just gains everything as long as it dies.
But
Oh
it's
yeah.
exile. It dies and then you exile it or something like that.
Yeah, as long as an exiled creature has a blood counter on it from
Right.
it has an inoffensive step. I'm actually really excited about that because it's
Yeah.
with Sultai. There's a lot of times to where if you build like a Sultai control, like you can set your deck up to where you have a lot of different keyword stuff. It's going to be a little clunky, but if you just use Rayami as just like a board wipe commander, I mean, you can probably just wipe the board and then.
Like a ton of stuff. I like I like that they moved away from just kind of like generic graveyard based shenanigans. Like Volrath's pretty cool. I like the fact that he's
Yeah.
he puts counters and then he clones. Like that's fun.
It's pretty neat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're doing some good stuff with Magic.
Yeah.
Like,
I just like they're moving away from traditional archetypes based on colors like Gerard. Gerard is
Yes.
certainly outside of the norm for Boros.
That is a cool card.
That's it. And even the Rakdos ones, like the face card Angie, like discard and draw on a commander for like madness purposes is really good. Like I like that a
Yeah.
lot.
Mhm.
And Chainer's good. Like it's not too overpowered, but at the same time, like he can be like reanimator. He gives haste. Like
Or like Grevin. Or I
Yeah.
think that's how you say it. Like, dude, I love like Menace, like
yeah,
amount of life. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can set up
card draw. It's
Sweet
commander
Voltron.
damage. Like you don't even need Voltron for him because he just gets bigger by himself. Like you just
Right.
need
Mhm.
creatures.
Oh yeah.
So like,
I'm actually
yeah.
really excited about the Sultai morph too.
Hmm.
The fact that you just get a free morph, I'm like, okay. Oh.
Yeah, free morph and a card draw like every turn. It's just
Mhm.
like on is it every turn or is it on your turn?
It's whenever first face down creature spell you cast costs 3 less to cast each turn, and then whenever a face down creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. So
So essentially, if you have like Leyline of Anticipation and morph creatures, you can cast on other people's turns for free, draw a card, and then potentially activate their morph ability. So like Willbender and stuff like that. That's really cool. I like that.
mm-hmm. It's a pretty unique effect.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I think they did a really good job. I don't know if I would have gone with those keywords, but considering that's what they did, I like what they did. I like what they did a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year seems a lot more interesting to me and like well built than last
Yeah,
year.
and on theme. Like everything is very much
Right.
theme. You don't get
Yeah, I
like
think,
Lord
like-
Windgrace.
Yeah, I feel like the theme was very muddled this year. That's a card.
Correct. It is.
All right. All right.
God of the Hunt. And also the Naya populate one, just the Rhino one. That's
He's
pretty
cool. He's cool. It's just my biggest complaint is being reliant on the combat step. Like I can get
Yeah.
like you want to limit populate to not be too abusive
Right.
because it can get pretty out of hand very quickly. But then you have that 3-drop that they've included in the deck where it's just you exile a creature from or creature. Is it a creature or just a card? I can't remember. But it's very good, and you pay 3 to populate. Like that's incredible. Like I'm gonna run that card
Oh,
so
yeah.
hard.
And then they've got the other one that's like tap like double X.
Yeah,
populate, which
that's
is,
fantastic. Yeah.
Ooh, that is good.
I don't know how heavy I'll go into it. Like I wouldn't pay more probably than enough to do it 3 times. So I think 6 in green. But it's good.
I like that they're getting the chance to go back and explore some like older designs, like
Yeah.
that. It's not like we have to do brand new Commander product. Like they can
Yeah,
go back
right.
and be like, hey, let's populate the proper. Like we
Yeah.
wanted to include some of these cards in Ravnica, but they might have been too overpowered, so we can toss them
Right.
into Commander. Here you
Yeah.
go. So they're getting a
Yeah.
lot better about that, like cleaning
Yep.
up some of their play testing, or not their whatever it is you call it.
Yeah,
I mean,
like populate is I think it's a cool mechanic, but it doesn't really have any like really pushed cards for Commander because it all had to go through standard.
Yep.
Mhm. Or even like stuff like that they're getting active about, like
Yes!
Hall of Heliod.
We hit it.
I think PJ drew a card.
What'd you hit?
A really sweet card that is very helpful for the current situation.
Let's see it.
Come on, let's see it.
Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
Try not
Oh,
to
there
mess
we
up.
go. That's a good one.
Helm of Possession.
That's a good one.
That's the one I've been hoping on.
So let's
That's a fun
see.
card.
Yep. Isn't that what's his name?
Volrath. That is Volrath.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that, tying it all in.
It's got some crazy helmet looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Sneaky Trixies.
It only helps for a turn.
All right. All right.
All you need is a turn.
Yeah, it
Turn
does.
15. Yeah. Heart of the cards. Tribal heart of the cards.
Believe.
I accidentally didn't swing in last turn, but why
You
didn't?
couldn't, because you cast a spell.
Yep, you cast a spell.
Ah, right, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there was
So you're fine.
the cat tokens anyway, so I wouldn't have got damage through.
I like that all the cats are like, well, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're what are we doing here?
And we
That's why he's
just,
got a little like piece of like wheat in his mouth. He's just chilling. He's like, yeah, we're not going anywhere.
I went to a my niece's birthday party. She was
No, you
invited
didn't.
oh, okay, that's fine. Muddstah called me out. All right. Hey everybody, thank you for joining the lounge. We'll catch you next time. And so we've been inside talking to family, and so I was like, I'm just gonna go sit outside because there's some little kids playing football. I was like, I'll just relax outside. So this little kid walks out there, and you can tell like he's young enough to where he can't play football with like all the 5 and 6 year olds, but he still wants to play. So he looks around, and then he's not even my kid. He's not even family to me. He just looks over at me. He goes,
Wow.
"Hey, yeah." He goes, "Hey, what do I do out here?" like I'm the backyard coordinator, and then so then and I kind of sit up in my chair and I'm like, well, there's a soccer ball by the fence, there's a sand pit over there. I don't know, just get to it. And then he like looked at both of the options that I gave him, and he goes, I'm gonna go inside.
Your suggestions have been heard but ignored.
Yeah, but it was just funny. He was like, "Hey, what do I do out here?" And he's like 3. I was like, "Oh, there's a soccer
He's looking
ball."
to adults for help. Why did you give him bad advice?
I gave him help, and then he was just like, I'm gonna go inside. I was like, all right, dude.
I don't want to deal with this.
It's just like I think about that kid. Just, hey, what do I do out here? E-call.
What you finding? What do we get here? What do we get? Got
Eidolon of Blossoms.
Okay.
I have no idea what to do.
Well, you're doing what Enchantress does, and that's just draw cards.
Yeah, eventually.
Cards.
It only took
Turn 16.
turn
That's
16 for the first Enchantress.
I don't even know what's in your deck.
Let's stop the cats.
Kitties.
The kitties, their litter box. They're mad. Their litter box.
They real mad.
And then they're gonna come get Tribal. Let's see.
Surprised you didn't put the Sterling Grove on top.
Here's Value Town right here.
Yeah.
Gain a life, draw a card. Oh.
Oh yeah, because these are double strike and indestructible.
Yep.
Yeah, the double strike, trample, lifelink. It's those are some abilities.
Yep. And I think you get death touch when they attack, or no? Is that the bow?
That's the bow that does it.
That's the bow that I'm thinking of, because that would be problematic.
Yeah, yeah, it would.
It's like, how many do you want to block with? Okay, do one.
Yeah, pretty much. I saw a Blightsteel Colossus with flying, trample, death touch one time, and that
It
was
just seems unnecessary. It has
Yeah, it
infect
was-
and trample. That's all it needs.
It was in an Atraxa deck with an Odric in
Oh.
play, so it just
Oh.
had all of the abilities.
Everything. Yeah.
Oh, that is gnarly.
Gross. Speaking of Audric, I think that'd be a good pull right now.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Give all your little cat dudes flying.
Would not mind doing that.
Nope.
Give me 1 sec. I gotta think about this.
All right, your 1 second is up.
You had it, and it's gone.
I
It's
gotta
fine.
count. I gotta count. It's 27. 6 is 33.
In this madness.
Gonna try.
I believe in you, PJ.
I'm about 50-50.
Remember that Odric we talked about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello, friend. 'Cause that's how many. That's 6, 9, and then
Oh yeah, the flying
11
should do it,
times
shouldn't it?
3. Yeah, I think that's going to take you out.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have interaction, it should.
Oh, I've got
It's like
a
one card in hand.
I've got a
Also
wooded
agree.
bastion in hand.
Yeah.
Well, last time there was a Teferi's protection, so we know it's not
That's
that.
true. That's
But-
true.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Could be
Maybe.
a Dawn Charm, could be other nasty white things that I used
Or-
to use on people.
It could be a wooded bastion.
Or it could be a Wooded Bastion.
uh-huh.
It could be a wooded bastion.
You'll have to come watch on my channel to find out.
Ooh. That's subtle pull. That's subtle
Actually, you know
pull.
what? So I've been playing against some of my Patreons, and in this exact position, they have Settle the Wreckage.
Nice.
Oh,
It's happened to me 3 or 4 times. I'm just like, oh my
Ooh.
god.
Settle the Wreckage is really good.
Yeah, it's insane.
it's a lot of lands, though.
It is.
Good game.
Good game.
Good
All
game.
right, PJ has put an end to this madness that is just.
Wow, that was a game. That was a good fight, man.
Yeah, it was.
That was. As far as Tezzeret, I was happy with how it got out there. I was hoping I got a little bit more card draw, but like I said, I got down Lattice and I got a Tezzeret activation, so I was happy after that. Not going to be running Karn in. Man, it's pretty taxing sometimes.
Yeah, Karn was pretty nasty.
I
It
mean,
wouldn't have
not
even been
that-
that bad if you didn't counter my commander the first time. Like, into it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my god, it's never.
Well,
gonna be
yeah,
good.
it's just like I know an Oketra deck. You get down Oketra, and if Oketra's on the battlefield,
Yeah.
and you start casting the 1/2 drops, and I've got to stop this because if if I let Oketra on the battlefield, then I can't really stop the tokens that follow. So that's why I
Right.
went for that, and then just Karn was just it's just brutal in a semi-fun setting. It's not fun, but other than that,
Yeah.
I was happy that I got a Tezzeret activation. Muddstah, anything you would like to contribute?
I think the mistake I made was doing treachery on Oketra. It should have been the angel that gave flying.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah,
I
that would
think-
have been. That would have
I
been.
think that would have. I would have been like injured, but I think that would have bought me
Yeah, you would have been able.
maybe
to
another turn.
Yeah.
And
Like,
I was
think
holding up-
everything at you send the Ulamog back at me, and then neither of
Yeah.
us are in a great place. So
and then basically the plan was then I guess cast Blue Sun Zenith on Tribalkai's turn. I think it was draw like 6. Have a grip full of hopefully decent cards. Cast probably Emrakul, targeting PJ. Take his turn. Probably swing at myself and do like some pretty bad blocks. Just
I
like
like that.
like mess with that a little bit. So yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to see really any of my Eldrazi. Like this, that was like the sub theme of this deck was like the devoid, no Annihilator. Like I didn't want to run Annihilator because I don't like that mechanic
okay.
Oh, I-
as either to receive it or to play against it.
Yeah,
it's
it's nasty. It's
Like because if I got like an Ulamog out on like turn 3, like that's a non-game for one player because
right.
It's just awful.
Ulamog, you die.
Well, that's it. Like, so, like the other ones, like I don't feel so bad with Kozilek or Emrakul or the new Ulamog. It's like, okay, like they have on cast. I don't really plan on bouncing stuff back to my hand. We'll just have fun.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. And tribal. Anything you like to drop in there?
I just feel I've been dethroned. I feel awful. PJ's the king of the lounge. This isn't good.
You gotta tell all your friends you lost to a mono white deck.
Yeah, yeah. The
air quotes mono white.
Yeah. Apologies to anyone who wanted to see an Enchantress deck because apparently I didn't bring one. And towards the end there, during that 1v1 bout, I think instead of concentrating on maybe trying to get damage in, I should have gone for something like a Quarantine Field, which is an Oblivion Ring for multiple permanents.
That one.
So yeah, something like that would have been better, but it's easy to think about these things in hindsight.
I was running the math. I think if you just dumped all your mana into pumping Karametra, I was going to have to block with everything, and it was going to be real bad.
Because you had the doubler out, and you had like...
He had the doubler out, he had 5 activations, and it was going to put Karametra to 18 power, and then double strike and trample, so 36.
Yeah, you would have had to block with everything. Because you were already at 16?
Yeah, I was already at 16 commander, so I had to throw everything in front of it.
Yeah.
But that's the power of Angelic Arbiter.
That's pretty rough. Yep. All right, well, PJ is king of the lounge. Hopefully next lounge will be... I'm glad, I'll be honest, Tribal. If you were king of the lounge again, then I'd be like, I'm going to metagame so hard against Trice the next game. So this makes our next lounge a little bit easier. But yes, PJ is king of the lounge. So
I am king.
We know who to target in the next lounge video. So
what?
if we
I've said too much.
I want none of that PJ. What were you doing?
I like having someone else on the top of the mountain because
exactly.
Then you're not the focus.
Exactly. But that is going to be it for the video. Like I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, bounce around between the channels, leave a like, leave a comment. This helps our channels out and gives us some better numbers. So hopefully you enjoyed your time at the lounge. And if you did, hey, like and subscribe. All right, bye.
Bye.
See ya.